I sold my car in Carvana last night.
Well, that's cool.
No, you don't understand. It went perfectly. Real offer, down to the penny. They're picking it up tomorrow. Nothing went wrong.
So, what's the problem?
That is the problem. Nothing in my life goes as smoothly. I'm waiting for the catch.
Maybe there's no catch.
That's exactly what a catch would want me to think.
Wow, you need to relax.
I need to knock on wood. Do we have wood? Is this table wood?
I think it's laminate.
Okay, yeah, that's good. That's close enough.
Car selling without a catch. Sell your car today on Carvana. Pickup fees may apply.
Welcome to another episode of A Sandwich and Some Love in the podcast. I am Kellie Raspberry Evans, and this is my husband and co-host, and let's be honest, he's my lover, Alan Evans.
Hello, I'm Alan. Hey, train in the house.
There you are. Hey, babe, how you feeling? How you doing?
I'm frazzled.
You are?
Yes, I'm
very
frazzled. Not 5 minutes before we hit the record button, I was in the laundry room to grab my customary Diet A&W root beer that I have on the podcast.
He loves them.
And I saw some movement outside the window.
And you called me, Kellie, come here quick.
I said, Kellie, come here. She came over and we both peered through the blinds and we watched two rats scurry on the side of our house.
Yes, apparently where we live, the entire west side of the city is known to have a rat problem.
I didn't know this until 3 days ago.
I've known this since before I married you.
I've never heard that.
Yeah,
but then I started doing some research and I found a bunch of articles about it.
About our city having a rat
Dallas
problem.
Fort Worth, yeah.
Yeah, we have a real serious problem in my old neighborhood, which is right across, like less than a mile from where we live now. People set out rat traps everywhere, and I would think with all of our coyotes and bobcats and stuff that we would have less of a rat problem. But man, the rabbits and the rats, they're like coming on strong this year.
Well, they reproduce at an
Actually,
incredible level.
I haven't seen as many rabbits lately.
Yeah.
But the rats are coming on strong.
The rats are coming on strong.
And unfortunately, Alan wants to talk a lot about killing rats on tonight's podcast.
We're going to talk about the battle or the war, whatever it is.
I want to talk about us getting a new puppy. I'm very excited about the possibilities.
A lot of animal talk.
Very excited. And I got, before I came on the podcast with you tonight, honey, I was just checking emails and there was a DocuSign, one of those things they send you an email of a DocuSign.
Yes.
And it looked like it came from the SPCA. I thought, has Alan gone behind my back and applied for a dog with the SPCA without telling me? And they sent me a DocuSign.
What was it for?
Well, I didn't open it because I figured it was some sort of malicious email.
Oh, okay.
Because why would I be signing something? You would have said something to me. You wouldn't go apply for a dog without telling me.
The only thing I've done is online research. I sent you a link today, and you just couldn't have ignored it.
It
harder.
wasn't our dog.
Wow. That was a beautiful dog.
Did you look at how big the dog gets? Up to 80 pounds.
Medium-sized.
Did you read it goes up to 80 pounds?
Up to 80 pounds. It said medium size. That's 25 to 60. Most likely about 30.
No, it was bigger than that. But anyway, our luck would be the 60-pound one if it was only up to 60. And you don't like big dogs. And it's got to fit through that doggy door.
60 pounds isn't what I consider a big dog.
Larry is 12. He's
a little dog. When I think of big dog, I think of like bull mastiff.
No.
Neapolitan Mastiff.
Well, that dog was not our dog, and you know it. I don't
Cane
know why you.
Corso.
What kind of dog was that you sent us? It was some
Great
sort of
Dane.
Was it a lab mix or something?
It was a lab shepherd mix.
Yeah,
it was just so cute. Wasn't that the cutest dog?
It was a cute puppy, but that's not our dog.
Or a cute puppy. It was a puppy.
If you've ever been on the hunt for a rescue dog, when that little face hits your inbox, you're like, that's it. That's my dog. And that wasn't it.
I thought you said I'm picking this one out. I have a text message that says that.
I said, this can be your dog.
I'm going to post that.
But I do have some say so, right?
Well, I guess. You just make up the rules as you go along.
It can be your dog, but we all know what's going to happen.
What's going to happen?
The dog will end up liking me better.
Oh. You put a lot of stock into this, don't you?
It makes me it really does my ego a good deal. But
That's
you know
good.
what?
That's good.
Larry was your dog at first because you were walking him all the time and doing all that stuff, and then that kind of petered off and he became my dog. But now you're starting to do more of that again.
Well, he started to act a little prickish, so I started to kind of treat him more as a dog, as the alpha male. And then he
And I
was
just
like,
love
and he
him.
was like, "Well, I'll just go over to this one because she doesn't expect anything from me."
I just love him.
Yeah,
I love that sweet little face.
yeah. He can poop in the living room another 10 times, which, by the way, he has done in the last week. Because Cole, my son,
Yeah.
just last night, Daddy, look, I think Larry pooped on your rug again.
Well, Larry
Yeah.
or who? We
Yeah.
don't know for sure it was Larry.
I don't even know what that means. What does that mean? What other dog
Could have
is?
been- Maybe it wasn't a dog. Maybe there's a whole list of suspects. Why you got to point the finger at Larry?
Oh my God! Now you're just doing a bit.
Well, I love that dog.
I love Larry
And I
too.
don't know why he keeps pooping. They say Alan was reading about the dog's sense of smell and how truly incredible it is. Dogs can smell cancer in people. They just smell. You were reading that Cesar Millan book and about how the most euphoric thing you can do for a dog is let him hang his nose out the window when you're driving, because he can smell like 4 cars ahead of him and everybody. He smells all these smells, and it's just like this crazy sensation for a dog. And as much as we, clean a carpet and everything, that dog can
No,
still
he
smell.
can still smell it.
This is the first place Larry ever pooped in our house when we got him. And
Well,
he just keeps going back.
Remember, he's pooped everywhere in the house.
Yeah, but he's got a favorite spot.
Yeah, but
He's got a
just to be
favorite
clear,
spot.
he's
He's
pooped
pooped
in
everywhere.
he's pooped in every room.
But this is like his favorite spot, and he just loves it. And I love that dog, and I don't know what to do about it, but except keep picking it up.
No, no, we're not going to just let him poop and keep picking it up.
What are we gonna do?
Well, we're crating him when we can't watch him.
I know,
because he can't be trusted.
I know he can't be trusted.
So no,
He did it right in front. See, I caught him
Tell
mid-act.
everybody about that.
So I was up.
Talk about big brass balls.
Well, he was doing his thing. He's so cute, y'all. He's so adorable. So I feed him his breakfast. He gets up with me in the morning, and then I'm making my cup of coffee. And I notice he just kind of starts walking very gingerly, just nonchalantly, not looking over his shoulder to see if I'm watching. He just starts heading for his favorite poop spot in the house. And I tiptoe behind him because I know what he's doing. And I think it's very important to catch your dog in the act to stop him so he knows that's wrong. So I watched him. He was kind of sniffing around his favorite corner. And right when he started hunching up, I was like, no! And I grabbed him and ran outside
so
and
he
pooped in the
started
front
to
yard.
squat down,
Yeah,
knowing that you were
I was right
20
there.
feet away.
right there.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Well, he's a dog.
He's lucky I didn't catch him doing that.
What would you have
Well,
done?
there'd been a Larry rug in one of these
That's
bathrooms.
not true. But you might be able to make a rat rug for all the
God,
rat pelts you catch.
Good night. I am so. I like animals. I'm an animal guy. I'm a
It is
nature guy.
sad.
I love animals. I don't like to kill animals.
I know rats are gross.
But I don't do cockroaches and I don't do rats. I'll do spiders. I'll do
get it.
centipedes. I'll do earthworms.
I don't want that either. I don't want none of that.
I'm fine with a lot of creatures. I love animals. I cannot stand cockroaches and rats.
Well, Alan, we have these bricks that are why is it that you keep bricks from a house?
in case a tree falls and
Is that what
chops
it
your
is?
house in half.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, yes. People keep
Because
bricks in case something damages the house.
This house was built in approximately 1997, and on the side of the house has been this pile of bricks. I would have to guess it's been there since 1997.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And so there are probably entire generations of rats living in those bricks, and we just met them this week because we've been going on that side of the house more. But Alan went out and bought these rat traps, and I went with him. They have the traditional little wooden ones like you see everywhere, but those aren't strong enough for these yard rats. So he found these other plastic ones. They're real quick. We assume they're humane because it happens really quickly, right? It's
Well,
quick,
here's
it
the
breaks
deal.
their neck or whatever.
The first ones I tried were these little plastic boxes, and there's rat poison in there. And I got to thinking about this, and some other
not
people,
nice. Right.
messaged me about this, and they said, those work, but the problem is I had one that ate some poison and then crawled up into my car and died. and we couldn't get the smell out of the car. And
Yeah.
it doesn't work super fast either. It takes about 24 hours or
and
whatever.
I don't want anything to suffer.
No,
You don't kill it quick.
And I wasn't as worried about the rat as I was worried about Larry, because if an animal eats the rat that ate the poison, they can die.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So I got rid of those traps. And then, like Kelly said, I went and got, like, you know, the one
Neck
that has
breakers.
the kill bar on it. Yeah.
With little gel that's supposed to attract rats. Did you smell it? What does it smell like?
I didn't smell it. It's this green gel, and that's the bait. And you put it on the trap. And we've caught 3 of them. Not
So far,
Not
and
caught. We've killed 3 of them
There will
already.
be more tonight because they are just running around out there. And it's so, because Alan, the Evans family group chat is
What?
an interesting place.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
His sister removed herself from it today.
Well,
like,
whatever.
I need to, because Alan's
Whatever.
sending,
Memes.
posts of his kills.
I said,
And
no.
it's sad because those little rats, I mean, they look, when they're lying there,
Babe.
they look so sad and
Babe.
innocent. They look like little sweet. I know they're nasty,
Babe.
and I know they carry the plague.
The bubonic plague
I
was
know.
started by this exact type of rat.
But when you see that little, and thank you for cleaning them up before I ever have to see them, but you still take pictures of them and send them in the group chat.
Yes.
It's just awful.
I
It's
just,
so
all
sad.
I said was, if you think you're ever having a bad day, check
Look at
this
this.
guy out.
And your sister left the conversation.
Right after that.
And her husband, our brother-in-law, added her back in.
Uh-huh.
How does that happen? Because you did that for me and I can't get back in the
Well, babe, you and technology just are like oil and water.
Because one time I was trying to work, and the family got in one of these group chats with a mutual family friend, and it was going bing, 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 and I could not. So I just left the conversation, trying to just stop it. And everybody's like, "Why don't you just silence your phone?" Because it was popping up on my laptop too, and I'm trying to read commercials, and it was, anyway, long story. I can't get back into the group chat. I can't get back in.
I'm
Your
sorry,
brother
babe.
and your brother added her back in. Our brother-in-law added her back in. How did that work?
I don't know.
Because you tried adding me back in, and I'm out.
Yeah, but she saw that meme I posted, and she was out.
Which meme was it about the
where
rats?
where I said, if you ever think you're having a bad Monday, just check this guy out.
Yeah, it was sad. Little sweet little rat.
Babe, if you went out there with me
I know.
to clean him up, you would not be saying this.
But the pictures of them, they look so
They are
angelic.
the nastiest creatures. Did
They're
you
just
know
lying there, like just so sweet
Uh-huh.
and sad.
I
Like,
have done a lot of
feel like
research
their little eyes are open, but they're sleeping. It's
on
so
these
sad.
types of rats, basically in Texas.
Oh my gosh.
In Texas, in this area, well, in metro areas, you have 2 types of rats. You have brown rats, also called the Norwegian rat, but they're not from Norway. They're from China.
Really?
They come from China.
Are you being serious? You're
Yeah.
going to bit.
Yeah, no.
Well, then why
Northern
are they
China.
called Norwegian?
Because legend says that they came to New York on a boat that had wood from Norwegian wood. The Beatles.
So that song was about rats?
That I don't know. So the Norwegian rat, which is like your stereotypical New York sewer rat, the big brown, they get big. Like they can get up to 1 pound, babe.
Yeah.
And then these rats are called roof rats or black rats.
We have roof rats.
These are roof rats. They're a little smaller. They're kind of streamlined looking. They have big ears, big
They're
eyes.
really cute.
I don't know that I'd go that far.
When they're lying, they're dead. They're cute.
Well, we're going to disagree on that point. But anyway, those are the 2 types of rats. We have the black roof rat. And they reproduce
Really quickly.
Gestation 30 days. So they can have a litter of pups in 30 days.
They're called pups?
They're called pups.
So Alan's mission
Or
is
if
to
you're in this-
rid the city of the rat population. You're going to single-handedly be the rat whisperer.
Well, I don't think that's
Not
gonna-
even a whisperer, the rat killer. We should call you Rat Man.
I don't like that nickname. Rat Man.
Well, there
rat
had to be a-
man in the house.
Well,
yeah, I don't like that.
Batman. What's the
Batman.
difference?
Batman?
Spider-Man.
Rat Man.
Batman. Why can't there be a Rat Man?
Rat Man. How about Master Splinter? He was a rat.
No, I don't like
Famous rats. King of. Go. Master Splinter.
Ratatouille. Okay.
Kate Nicodemus
Who's Nicodemus?
on the Rats of Nim.
Oh, wow. Mickey Mouse.
He's not a rat. He's a mouse.
Same thing.
No, it's not.
What's the difference between a rat and a mouse?
Well, they're different species. It's like,
They're
what's
still
the
rodents.
what's the difference between a human and an ape? They're different species. Gotcha.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. They're different species. Even the two rats that I just talked about are different species.
They're still rats.
They're both rats. They're just different kinds. Yeah. A mouse is.
I don't have time for this conversation.
A mouse is small. Like a mouse is small.
All right. Well, what are we going to say?
Oh, so I found an article from Orkin, and they every year compile an annual list of the 50 rattiest cities in America, meaning the cities that have produced the most new rodent treatments. Dallas-Fort Worth, 15th on the list, brother. Here are the top. I'll give you the top
That's
15.
not good. And we're in the suburbs of the Dallas-Fort Worth area.
Well, I thought I'd give you the top 15. Let's try it one more time. We have a technical difficulty, but here we go. The top 15 are Chicago, number 1 on the list. Los Angeles, number 2. New York, number 3.
So these are the big metro areas.
Washington, D.C., number 4. San Francisco, number 5. Detroit, number 6. Cleveland, the mistake by the lake, number 7. Minneapolis, St.
If you're
Paul.
listening in Cleveland, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I've been to Cleveland. I love Cleveland.
Did they refer to it as the mistake by the lake?
They did, actually.
Oh, that's
how
too
That's how I
bad.
learned it. The guy,
Why do y'all still live
the guy at
there?
the hotel said, "Welcome to the mistake by the lake."
That's not nice.
Minneapolis, St. Paul, number 8. Philadelphia, number 9. Hotlanta, number 10. Denver, number 11. All the rats are high there. Baltimore, number 12. Seattle, number 13. Boston, 14. And Dallas-Fort Worth, 15.
So that's just based on what?
Well, they're just big metro areas.
Right. So there could be percentage-wise some small towns that have bigger rat problems, but this is just overall numbers.
Overall, what did I just say?
Something about rat killing solutions or something?
Yeah, the number of I guess booked appointments from Oregon.
that number one. Okay, that
So
makes
you're gonna
sense for
have
them.
you're gonna have the most in the urban areas. The rat. Here's the last thing I want to say about the rat. The most successful mammal other than man. Every continent on the planet except Antarctica, they live everywhere that humans live.
Mm.
So if we ever got bombed by the aliens and they flattened the earth to nothing, there'd be cockroaches, there'd be rats.
Well, because they go so deep in the ground, I guess they could
They
avoid
can burrow and they reproduce like
rats.
the way they do.
So we shouldn't say reproducing like rabbits. It should be reproducing like rats.
Yeah, I think rats have a really negative connotation. And I don't know that it has to do with, well, sometimes it has to do with cleanliness, but our property is not cluttered, pretty clean.
Except for that pile of bricks.
But there's a lot of hiding places.
Yeah.
We got the bricks. We got the pool that's got rocks and
Uh-huh.
the Japanese garden behind there.
I say burn it down.
Well, what's your Larry doing? He's supposed to be
Burn it
working
down.
to earn his keep around
That's
here?
what cats are for. Bobcats and things like that.
I thought Larry was part terrier, and he's supposed to go out there and rat some of those things out?
My baby's not going to do that.
Oh, you think so?
Kill a rat?
2 months ago, he killed a baby bunny.
We assume. We're not sure. But we did find what we think was a bunny tail in the house.
Gross.
I think it was a bunny tail. Anyway, that's rat talk.
There you go, babe.
If y'all made it through that, I promise we're going to talk about something else. But Alan is on a mission
I
to
thought you
kill
said they
all
were
the
cute
rats.
and angelic.
They are, but I know people are just like rats. Ugh, but that's what we're dealing with.
Well,
this
we
is
could
real
talk
life.
about coronavirus.
No, you know what? People are tired of talking about that too. They're tired of talking about coronavirus, right? We're starting to come out of that. What, have you got a whole show built around coronavirus?
No, I don't. We
Thank
have a
God.
letter. We have letters.
I purposely did not bring anything coronavirus related tonight because we did get a letter from someone like, please stop talking about coronavirus. And I get it. It's getting, people are just ready to be back to, let's pretend we're all back to normal, even though we're slowly getting that way. Here, look at me talking coronavirus when I said I wasn't going to do it.
There you go, babe.
We're going to talk about more than rats. We're going to talking about the death of Alan's mustache.
Oh.
We're
Which
going to
looked
talk
like a rat.
about
That looked like a black rat.
We've
Yeah.
got to talk more, I guess, about this dog situation. I don't know, and about the crime going on all around us. Alan and I are getting ready to step up our surveillance game. We really are, because it's getting out of control in our little lovely suburban area.
I'm going to leave my garage open, turn the lights off, and I'm going to sit in my lawn chair with my shotgun.
No, you're not. That's not funny.
Why? I'm on my
No.
property.
I know.
Somebody comes in to steal my you know what I'm going to do?
No.
I'm going to scare him off my property.
I'd rather not. Anyway, before we get to all of that He-Man talk,
Nothing wrong with He-Man.
I'm not,
I loved He-Man when I was a kid.
We're not going to talk about coronavirus on this podcast, but I will say this. While we're easing back into whatever our new normal is going to look like, a lot of us are going to be looking at the way we do things a lot differently. And one of those things might be going to the post office, right?
Yes.
As me, one of my favorite, that's my jam, man. I love going to the post office. One of my favorite errands in the world is to go to the post office. But I'm going to be thinking twice about that now because I don't have to do that thanks to Stamps.com. Because with Stamps.com, every single thing I can do at the post office, I can do from my home. We do operate a small business, and we have any packaging, mailing needs with Stamps.com. I got a laptop, I got a printer, and a handy-dandy digital scale so I can calculate exact postage for whatever we're mailing, whether it's a little flyer, just advertising something, whether it's big boxes full of all this merchandise. With Stamps.com, they can handle it on your schedule. You don't have to go by the post office hours because when you're working from home, you're your own boss. You can do it at 3 o'clock in the morning if you want to. You get everything ready to go. Your postal carrier can either pick it up. You can schedule that time for pickup as well. Drop it in the post office mailbox and just be on your way. There's no human interaction involved. I know at one point we're going to want to interact with people, but not when it comes to our mail service. And you don't have to with Stamps.com. And also with Stamps.com, you get discounts you can't get at the post office, like 5 cents off every first class stamp, up to 62% off shipping rates. And they also have a special deal with UPS as well, up to 62% and no UPS residential surcharges. So if you haven't looked into Stamps.com moving forward, it's a great time for you to do that.
And right now, our listeners get a special offer that includes a 4-week trial plus free postage and a digital scale without any long-term commitment. Just go to Stamps.com, click on the microphone at the top of the homepage, and type in sandwich. That's Stamps.com. Enter sandwich. Stay safe, my friends.
We're not just friends, we're family. Stay safe, family. All right, Alan has spent the majority of quarantine growing his facial hair. He has
Why
been...
is there so much talk about this? I don't understand.
Because
It's
you
just
have
facial hair.
emphasized it a lot too. He has been looking at YouTube videos about it.
Yeah.
About the proper grooming,
Yes.
about the waxes you need, glues, things of that nature.
I bought some on Amazon. Death Grip.
He bought the stuff to do it.
And a little comb.
He's right there. He's even borrowing my eyelash curler to get that little, because the whole point was to get that little lift and curl. And he's right at the turning point. Like maybe another week or two, you could have been there. But here's Alan constantly twirl, chew.
Could not keep my hands off it.
He would literally, I don't know what he was doing. He was sticking the hairs up in his nose holes and sniffing. I don't know was that a sensation that was pleasant?
Well, the wax has a very nice evergreen scent.
He was shoving the hairs up his nose holes. And inhaling.
You thought they were grossed out about rats.
Twirling. Every time I look, I'm like, Alan, stop touching your mustache.
It was bad.
Chewing.
Oh, not after it was in my nose, though.
It was just this big bush.
Well,
and he was this close to getting where he could curl it. And that.
It was curling.
Perfect. But no, that perfect, swirl.
Uh-huh.
This close. How many weeks have you put into that? We have been in quarantine for 60, as of today, we've been in quarantine like 60, 61, 62 days as of today.
I probably grew it 6 weeks.
Done in one fell swoop.
Out. Hey, the guys that do it and have the really nice stashes, they are awesome because it takes a lot of work and maintenance. It's like every day you have to do something. It's like trimming a bonsai. And then if you want to go out in public, I can't go out with some big George Armstrong Custer looking mustache. You gotta blow dry it and wax it and curl it. And it's just a whooping. It took longer to do the freaking womb broom than it took to do my hair.
So that's it. Done.
Yeah, I'm out. I'm done. I did it. I'm done. Hey, check it off the bucket list.
But you didn't
I grew
do
up.
it.
I grew a mustache.
But you didn't do it. You didn't go full in.
Every guy my dad did it. My grandpa, every dude at some time during his lifetime says, you know what? I'm gonna grow a mustache. He grows a mustache. He's like, okay, all right, I'm done. I've had enough.
Well, there you go. But I will tell you, it's nicer to kiss.
Yeah, wasn't that making you mental?
It was real furry. But today, kissing you was really nice.
And then
it was cleaner.
And then the boys were even looking at me funny.
And you're not touching it all the time
Yeah.
and stuffing. I mean, literally, guys, he was stuffing his hair up his nose.
Dylan, what kind of an animal does that?
I don't
Dylan
know.
was, he said, Daddy, we were in the hot tub just out there messing around yesterday. He said, Daddy, will you shave? I said, why?
That was the turning point.
Yeah.
Because I was cool. I was
said,
like, whatever.
"Why?" And he just said, I don't like it. And I'm like, you don't like what? He said, and he just kind of pointed at my lip. And I said, here, pull on it. And he kind of touched it. And then he kind
It's
of,
like grossed out.
yeah, I think it made him mental. So I shaved it.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
That was the end of an era.
That was
the
it.
death of the stash.
But here's the thing about hair, babe. It always grows back.
But are you gonna? What is the goal now? What is the facial hair goal?
Well, now that, restrictions are starting to relax a little bit, I mean, I couldn't go out in public with that thing on my
you
face.
could.
I don't know if that's me. That's not really my bit. It was fun to do at home, but I
Now,
always
you
felt
were-
like someone was staring at my lip.
I guess maybe it's because I got used to looking at it. It wasn't that big of a deal to me.
And then I saw some pictures
Are
of
you
me.
still doing like the gradual get gray gone thing?
No.
You gave up on that too.
Yeah, I bought this like lotion or gel or something. It's supposed to gradually change your facial hair from gray to natural color, but I don't think that stuff works. It didn't ever work on me. So it kind of makes it yellow. It doesn't even make
Ew.
it.
No,
yeah,
you
it
don't want that.
Doesn't even make it a nice color.
Well, you could just go, like once you get to a certain age, men stop caring. They just go for the jet black. You could do that.
Yeah, I had an old boss that did that.
It's like the red, because I'm a redhead. I'm a natural redhead, but I'm gray now, so I have to color to keep it that. This is my natural color, but I have to color to get it that, right? So, but at some point for redheaded women, you go to that Lucille Ball red, like it's not like a real red anymore.
Oh, yeah.
And so you could go to that jet black, and I could go to that red.
Babe, we'd look
We could
ridiculous.
well, that's our bit. That could be our bit.
My hair's already pretty black.
Yeah, your hair stayed pretty black. But when you do the beard to match,
Oh, I don't know if that's a good
let's
look.
do the bit. Let's go all
Do you want
in.
me to do that?
Let's wait about 10 more years.
Oh,
10 more
okay.
years, and we're in for the bit.
I'd be looking very Al Qaeda if I did that. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with looking like you're in Al Qaeda, but that's what I would look like.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Let's just change the subject on that.
I have letters.
Okay. And then I want to talk about the crime situation in our neighborhood as well.
What do you want to do first?
Whichever you pick.
Do the crime.
Okay. So Nextdoor app, guys, if you're not on the Nextdoor neighbor app, you need to get on it. I cannot get Alan to do it, and I do not know why. It is endless hours of entertainment. I get little email updates and things like that. And when I don't get email updates, my cul-de-sac group, they keep me, in case I miss something.
I don't need the Nextdoor app
You have me?
with the neighbors we have.
Alan, I'm telling you.
That
it
we
is-
have the best neighbors.
it is
And
so
with you, because you're
good.
always on the Nextdoor app.
It's so good. We've had a huge problem in our neighborhood lately where things being with, I don't know what's going on with FedEx, UPS, whatever. They're delivering packages to the wrong houses.
Hey, did you see what, just real quick, what
It
just
was a-
ran by?
It was an Emma Kelly
It wa-
sighting.
Yeah, I think that was
Emma Kelly.
it was
Was that you?
it was just a flash, a shadow.
Emma Kelly. What are you doing?
And then
What are you doing?
And then a grunt.
She just left.
Yeah, she just looked at us with a
Over
mouthful
it.
of something and then turned around and left.
Was that supper?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so we've been having like a tremendous, if I'll get an email saying your package has been delivered and I go to my front porch, no, it has not. And I'll look around the cul-de-sac 2 doors down. It'll be down there. So the other day we got a knock on our door, an entire block over, this 200-pound thing Alan ordered online.
It was the new storage shed. And this is not inexpensive.
This nice man came over and he said, I would have brought it, but that thing
yeah, but it
is
weighs 1,000 pounds.
200 pounds.
Yeah, whatever.
And so we had to go over there, Alan and I, with a dolly and get it. What is going on with our and this is what's happening. And somebody's on the Nextdoor app. They're like, "Hi, I'm getting a message that something was delivered and it's not on my front porch." And I'm like, "Just start walking around your neighborhood. It's on somebody else's porch." Are y'all that lazy, delivery drivers? I want to know. I want to know.
Whoa.
I want to know. Are you that harried and rushed?
Whoa.
Because our correct
Essential personnel.
I'm sorry, but our correct address is on the item being shipped.
That's
it's
true.
not like
That's
the
true
wrong
statement.
address is
That's
shipped
true
in,
statement.
is printed in there.
Yeah.
How does our street address resemble anything from my neighbor a block over or 2 doors down?
Now,
It takes just 2 seconds to double check it.
here's what happened in our case is
It's happened multiple times.
the house number was exactly the same, but the street was different.
Street name completely different.
Our house numbers were the same, but he put it at the same house number, like
A block over.
Yeah, a street over. I don't know.
And like in my 2 doors down neighbor, twice within a week period, package was delivered to her house. And I'm like, am I entering the address wrong? No, it's my address. I digress. So the newest thing on the Nextdoor app is at 6:45 a.m., broad daylight. We have an alley that runs through our backyard, or it's an alley.
Behind the house.
Behind the house. What did I say?
Our backyard.
Or behind the house, we have an alley. We have an alley system in this neighborhood. And catty corner to us, they had this big basketball goal in the driveway so their kids could play basketball. Somebody in their truck, 6:45 Sunday morning, their security camera caught it, but not enough to get the license plate number. They just came, pulled up,
Freaking Shanghai's the basketball
put the
net.
entire basketball
Unbelievable.
thing in the back of the truck and takes off in broad daylight.
Well, it's 6:45.
It was daylight.
Yeah. That takes balls too, because there's a lot of people out running around at 6:45 in the morning.
And
people walking their dogs,
And we're getting these strange cars going up and down our alleys, looking for, opportunity. It's bad. So Alan and I are getting ready to add cameras to our alley because we have them on the front of the house, but not in the back. And that's about to change. And all my cul-de-sac neighbors were all doing it. So y'all better stay away from our alleys because we're going to get you. We're going to get you. But then.
And we're heavily armed here at the estate.
That's true. And we have rat traps. So across the street, our across the street cul-de-sac neighbor, because we all got on this thread about the broad daylight basket. I hate thieves. I'm sorry. Hate is a very strong word. And when I was growing up, I was taught, in the church that hate is akin to murder, and that's not really nice. So you're not supposed to say you hate anybody. So I will say I despise thieves. I despise them. It infuriates me. It's not fair. It's not right. I don't care. Figure out another way. So our across the street neighbor said her son lives in this really expensive high rise just 2 miles up the road from us. And it's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Those high rises. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Very nice. And they have parking garage with cameras and everything. Well, isn't that funny? None of these cameras seem to be able to catch license plates or anyway. So her son, living in a nice expensive high rise, has an Escalade. Within a matter of minutes, this gang of car thieves propped open the door, hot-wired the car, disabled the OnStar, gone. And the cops told the son, "You'll never see your car again. It's already been disassembled and sold for parts. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do." And our pressure washer guy, and I'm on the Nextdoor app, and people are like, thieves just don't care. It's like, you got something, I want it, I'm going to take it. They're like, my entire livelihood was lost in one night because somebody stole my truck and all my tools were in it. I'm out of business. I'm completely out of business.
It's not cool.
What are we going to do?
I'm
so fired up about it.
Well, did we ever tell? I don't think we ever told our podcast audience. Our slingshot got horked.
Well,
this was like a year ago.
Yeah, we didn't talk about that.
Freaking parked outside of where we rented the thing. Gone the next morning. Gone. Never to be seen again.
Hot wired it and took it.
They just, they may have hot wired it, but they probably just picked it up and put it on a flatbed.
Oh, you think?
Yeah, because they're so light. You can just roll those things.
Yeah.
You take it off the parking brake, you put it in neutral, and roll it on the flatbed.
I'm sorry. I have been guilty of thievery, but it was by accident. I'm going to tell you the 2 times I've stolen something. It was completely by accident. One time I pulled up to a gas station and my then boyfriend, not Allen, went into the convenience store to get snacks and whatever, and I assumed he had gone inside to pay for the gas. So he comes back with all the snacks. We take off, and we're about, I don't know how many miles down the road, and somehow it comes up where we didn't pay for the gas. Did I turn around and go back and pay for it? I'll be honest, I did not. We were too far down the road. That was one time. The next time was with my then bonus daughter. We were walking around a store, and we were at a pharmacy, and she wanted these little sunglasses, and she put them on, and she's wearing them around the store, and we checked out without paying for them, and I felt horrible about it. So the next time I went back, I did pay for that.
Yeah, I think that happens.
But I did. I'll be honest. I stole a tank of gas once.
That happens to a lot of people.
So here I am. I'm a hypocrite.
Well, I don't think you went in there to intentionally steal
It
the
was an
gas and then to
accident.
go back and intentionally steal it again.
It was an accident.
It was an accident. Yeah, I mean, theft, it's freaking ridiculous.
I'm so
really
mad. It
ticks
makes
you
me
off.
so mad.
Really ticks
So
you
if
off.
y'all have not done it, I'm not getting paid by Nextdoor app. And I wish Alan would get on. I think Alan would have so much fun.
Why?
I just think you would get on there and mess with people. You can mess with people on there.
Probably.
Because people are very passionate about their
Yes.
neighborhoods.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And tattletaling.
See, I don't get into all that, though. I don't.
But you could egg it on. You would have a lot of fun.
Oh, I would egg it on. Okay, babe. You got anything else about theft?
No, that was just it. I don't know. What can we do about that? It just riled me up. I was really upset about
I
that.
don't know. The stealing the slingshot was a big.
Yeah, we didn't talk about that.
I don't guess we did.
No, we didn't.
That was sad.
It's been a while.
Very sad. Okay, well, you want to bring it home for Jerome with
Whatever. I
some
thought you were gonna read
letters?
some letters, yeah.
We got some letters. We got a really, really nice, cool letter from a gal named Natalie, and she is down under. G'day, mate. Literally, she
Australia.
is from Australia.
This is cool. A few weeks ago, I asked, a few podcasts ago, I guess, let us know where you're listening from if it's really like far away. I was just curious, right?
Now, we love all our customers.
All of them.
We love all our customers. But what's cool about this customer is that she isn't part of the Kid Nation biosphere.
Right. I do a radio show, the Kid Craddock Morning Show,
Nationally
syndicated. Pick up that dime. But, you know, a lot of times people, for whatever reason, they're in the United States. Maybe they work here and then they go travel abroad, live abroad for whatever. And so they find us online through the Kid Craddock Morning Show. Not the case here.
Yeah, not the case here. She says, "Hi, Kellie and Allen. A huge thank you to both of you. I'm a 46-year-old lady from Galston, a rural area in Sydney."
Galston.
I am quarantining with my husband, 2 sons aged 13 and 17, and my boxer dog, J-Lo.
J-Lo.
Yeah. This is week 9 for us in isolation, and whilst we have had our ups and downs, we are super grateful for our health and enjoying simple things like tending to veggie patches and organizing stuff about home. I like how she writes, too. Our hearts go out to all in the U.S., especially the frontline workers. We visited New York City and L.A. in 2016 and can't even imagine what is happening. Initially in isolation, I was getting bogged down by listening to the news and realized pretty quickly I needed to find an upbeat and happy material to listen to. I have somehow stumbled upon your amazing podcast.
Isn't that great?
A Sandwich and Some Lovin'. In one of your recordings, you asked that everyone far and wide reach out. I have laughed so much listening to you guys and would love to hear you talk about your backstory for more new listeners like me. Keep up the awesome work and keeping me sane. Much love, Natalie XOXO. Thank you, Natalie. That is so nice.
We need to send her a hat or something.
So now we have Natalie in Australia. We have Sam in New Zealand.
Well, see, Sam in New Zealand had vacationed in the United States and found the Kid Craddock Morning Show that way, and then found the podcast that way. But this is a woman who, I don't know how she found us in Australia. That's so awesome.
I wonder what her first impressions were when she started listening to this.
Who
to
God
this
knows. I hope it wasn't. Thank God it wasn't Rat Talk. That would have been like next
there
podcast.
was nothing wrong with Rat Talk.
Podcast.
We're trying to do a public service here.
I know, but that's so cool. I love that. If anybody, we'd love to hear from you. We would love to hear from you because it's so fun Because I remember as a kid, remember we used to have pen pals? There was a TV show, and I'm dating myself. It was called The Big Blue Marble. Do you remember The Big Blue Marble? The marble was the world, the big blue marble.
I've been a little before
and
my time, babe.
If you watch, well, I'm entirely 4 years older than Alan. Anyway, yes, I like him young. So you would send in your
Lewd.
name and address, and they would match you up with a pen pal from somewhere. And my pen pal was in Newark, New Jersey. And to me, being in Florence, South Carolina, that was another universe. I wish I could find that girl now, but I can't remember her name. Anyway, I just think it's so fascinating that through technology, podcasting, whatever, that we can be connected around the world. So just for fun, if you're listening anywhere in the world, we'd love to hear from you just because it's just cool. I love knowing that someone in Australia, what's her name again?
Natalie.
Natalie. Good day, mate, as my husband likes to say.
That's pretty good.
Thank you so much for listening in Australia. I think that's super cool. I think we have some sandwich and some love and hats left.
We do.
So let's send her one.
Message.
Here's the
or
thing.
I'll email you back, Natalie. We'll send you a hat.
Yeah, we need to get your mailing address. Here's the thing about our hats. It's a piece of bread plus a heart.
Oh, conversation starter.
It gets so many. I wear that hat out, and people are like, "Do you love carbs? Do you love bread?"
And then you sell them
what
the podcast.
does that mean? And then I get to say, "Oh, it's the Sandwich and Some Lovin' podcast."
Exactly.
But it is a fun and conversation starter. And we would have ordered a whole buttload more for our upcoming podcast family vacation, but that has been postponed until 2021. Sadly.
Come on vacation and
But
we'll
you know what,
probably give you
Natalie, you come on our next family. You know what? If you're planning another visit or a big vacation, maybe in the summer of 2021, make it to Mexico because we're going to be going. We're going to do that again next year, obviously.
Okay.
We are very sad to be missing our vacation this year.
Here's another letter from, I don't have the name on this one, but this is one of our very best customers. She says, "Love you guys. It's not my podcast, but just some input. Not that it really matters."
Wait, we're not her podcast?
She's saying this isn't my podcast, but I'm going to give you guys some input.
Okay.
Not that it really matters. And this is a good customer of ours.
But it's not her podcast, so it's not a good customer. Right?
Why sometimes we are not able to communicate? She is saying this podcast that we're recording right now is not her podcast.
Oh, I thought she means she doesn't like to listen to it normally. Okay, go ahead.
Let me try. I'll start again. Love you guys. Not my podcast,
Okay.
but just some input. Not that it really matters, but two things I would like to say. Number one, can we please stop talking about the virus?
You're right.
I like to listen and try to get away.
I get it. It's an escape. I get it 100%.
Number two, for the love of God,
Oh,
Alan, please stop
I hate that too.
that whistling
I hate
noise
it too.
during the podcast.
See,
It
you're-
makes my
Skin crawl.
skin crawl.
Stop it. Really, seriously. See, here's the thing, person who did not sign your name or Alan neglected to print it.
Wow.
What I've learned about Alan is if you draw attention to it, it makes it worse.
True. Okay, that's all. Love you guys. Hagfish a great weekend. I think she meant to say have a great weekend. It says hagfish, though.
And sometimes stuff happens.
P.S.
Please stop it, Alan. That's really annoying. It really is. It's like nails on a chalkboard.
Please don't be offended by my feedback. I still give you guys 5 stars, but not after Alan.
No, it's really annoying. That's what I've learned about Alan.
We'll
If you say
talk.
anything, it makes it worse.
Here's another one. This is from another one of our very best customers, babe. Very, very good customer here. I don't have her name, though. I just have her.
Why are you
because
shutting
these
off
came through
everybody's?
DMs, and they don't have, a lot of times somebody just
Well, you
has
can
their,
look at their little handles.
I did. It's just her handle.
We'll say their handle.
I think this is Little Cyclone Kid. She writes me a lot. She's funny. She says, Alan, I get, and this is in reference to a mean letter that I got a while back from John.
that was only like a podcast ago, wasn't it?
A couple podcasts ago. She says, I get that it's funny and all, and that Alan is taking it so well, but seriously, ticked off at the dude, John, who wrote the jerk letter about Alan.
Alan.
What? This is her words. Alan brings the best content.
Yeah. like the whistling.
Yeah, he
with the
does.
S's
He cracks me up.
and rat killing.
I literally. How come when I start reading a warm fuzzy for me, you mock me?
Go ahead. I'll be quiet.
Thank you. He cracks me up. I literally say, Alan, don't let me down here whenever there's a country or something mentioned and I'm waiting with bated breath for the "good eye, mate" comment, and then laugh so hard when he does. He never lets me down. His stories are awesome. I love how he loves Kelly and their kids.
Aw.
Thank you. And by the way, for all the morons out there, when guys tease you, it means they love you. This is coming from a girl.
That's second graders.
This is coming from a girl who grew up with a dad and 3 brothers who still tease relentlessly.
Yeah.
If they didn't, I'd think they were mad or hated me or something.
Yeah.
Alan picks at Kelly because he loves her, and it's funny. Shut up, John. Love you both desperately.
Sometimes I think it's from a place of love, but sometimes, let's be honest, sometimes it's from a place of aggravation.
Here's the deal. If Kelly and I were sitting around this house 24 hours a day and we hit record, it wouldn't be very entertaining. So you got to understand.
What do you mean?
So you got to understand.
What does that mean?
When we're on the podcast, I mean,
but what, we're boring?
Well, a lot of times we're just sitting around
You know what
doing
we did?
nothing.
You know what we did today?
Watch 2 rats
So,
on the side of the yard.
Alan told me to go pick up more rat traps for him and for his parents. And I got him for his parents, but not for him. I just forgot. I don't know. I'm stupid like that. So I come home after going to drop off the rat traps. I had to go drop off something else to my parents. And I come home and I'm just like, I'm doing laundry and stuff. And I walk in the house and I don't see Alan. I'm like, Alan? And he's curled up in a ball on the sofa and he's taking a nap. He's like, the one time I try to take a nap and you're making so much noise, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm going to take a nap with you. So I went and grabbed a little sheet because blankets are too hot for me. So I got a little sheet from our spare linens and I went and laid down on the couch with him and we took a nap together for like 2 hours. That's how exciting our life is.
Yeah.
We slept for 2 freaking hours. And then Alan gets up and he's like, I stink so bad. So he went and took a shower because he'd worked out today. And I said, oh, okay. And he said, I'm going to have leftovers tonight. I'm like, cool, babe. That's great. So I went and opened up a can of Italian wedding soup.
Yeah, I'm going to open up a can one of these days.
I opened up a can of Italian wedding soup, which was really delicious. I put some Tabasco in it. I'm sitting there eating my soup and he comes out, well, thank you for my supper. Thank you for da-da-da.
That's not how I said it.
What'd you say?
That's not how I said it.
What'd you say?
I came out from taking a shower and you were sitting at the bar, hunkered down.
Eating my Italian wedding
that
soup.
wedding soup like it was maybe your last meal.
So good.
Yeah. And I just said, did you make me anything?
I said you were in the shower and I had no idea how long you would be.
Oh, okay. Did
And
you
it
ever
was a matter
check,
of-
or did you ever say, "Hey, babe, do you want me to heat you up that leftover
was a matter of
tenderloin that we had?"
Heating up leftovers for 30 seconds in the microwave.
Yeah, exactly. It would have been as easy as putting that tenderloin in the
But
microwave
when did I
for
know you'd
30
be,
seconds.
When did I know you'd be ready?
You didn't because you never asked.
Oh my gosh. So this is the kind of quality content if we had a microphone recording our entire day. Naps and fighting over why
Yes.
didn't you heat up my leftovers?
Yes.
So it's not all sunshine and roses.
I don't even know why I brought that up.
You were steamed, man.
I wasn't steamed. Here, we got more letters, babe. What are you trying to jip the listener for?
Why did I say I was trying to jip the
Well, I
listener?
can tell you're trying to get to
Well,
something
I was
else.
just trying to get to one more thing that's really important.
Okay, well,
and
do
then you can
do
get,
that, and then we'll bring it home for Jerome.
Because if you have been listening to our show for a long time, Natalie in Australia, maybe you're new to the show and this is new to you, but we've talked a lot about FrameBridge.
Yes.
By now, hopefully everyone else knows they make super easy and affordable ways to frame your favorite things. You don't ever have to leave your house, which now we're all be told to stay home, but we're slowly starting to get back out there. But even if you could get that out there all the time, FrameBridge is the way to go. From art prints to diplomas to family heirlooms, from the photos just sitting on your phone, FrameBridge can take care of just about anything. You go to framebridge.com, you upload your photo, or they'll send you the packaging so you can safely mail in that physical piece, like maybe a christening gown or a flag from a military funeral, things like that. They really will honor and respect that. We love the people at FrameBridge so much. Plus, you can preview your item online. They've got dozens of frame styles. Choose your favorite. And like me, I always need validation. So for like my nieces, I had my mother's macaroni and cheese recipe made into a piece of art and would have that framed for her. But I was second guessing my choice. So FrameBridge for free reached out to me and said, these are our recommendations. What do you think? And together we came up, and it was completely free and really made me feel confident about my purchase. And instead of the hundreds you'd pay at a framing store, FrameBridge's prices start at just $39. All shipping is free. And plus, with our little deal we've worked out with FrameBridge, our listeners get 15% off your first order at framebridge.com when you use our code SANDWICH.
To get started today, frame your photos or send someone the perfect gift. All you have to do is go to framebridge.com and use promo code SANDWICH to save an additional 15% off your first order. Go to framebridge.com, promo code SANDWICH. One more time, babe. Framebridge.com, promo code SANDWICH. Save 15% off.
There you go. We love them. We use them for everything.
Yeah, we do. All right, babe.
You said you had another letter you wanted to
Bring
get
it
to?
home for Jerome here. Let's see. We have a letter from Carrie. Carrie says, very brief and to the point. Who did you guys take Larry to for the doggy derm? Thanks, Carrie.
Well, are you in the Dallas-Fort Worth area? Because
that is unclear.
If you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, I literally have the number in my phone as doggy dermatologist. Because when I had my dog George, he had severe allergies.
Amen.
And he was recommended to me. And I don't program numbers in my phone based on, because I can't remember Dr. So-and-so. I know doggy dermatologist. So this is a doggy dermatologist. It's on, I think if you Google like doggy dermatologist, it's on Trinity, I'm sorry, I've had a buzzball. Trinity Mills Road is the one we go to. It's 4444 Trinity Mills Road in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And
You remember the address?
it's because 4444.
Wow.
Because I was just there again
pretty
last
good.
week with Larry.
Pretty good for you.
But that's all I know. It's 4444 Trinity Mills Road in Dallas. It's just north of Addison. But anyway, that's where I went with George. Here's the deal with Larry. Larry licks constantly, and we've gotten him the allergy shots.
He's been better.
He's gotten a lot better, but they were not working. When I talked to the doggy dermatologist this last time, with George, his allergies were completely environmental, so I was able to get a shot that I could do in the nape of his neck, and within about a year, he was absolutely fine. But with Larry, the dermatologist looked at him and said, just looking at the dog, at first look, he looks fine. But then when you start looking at him closer, inside of all of his paws was inflamed. He had developed what he refers to as leather butt, because I had noticed it too recently. His anus, because I know it's
You got to
awful.
change your voice, babe.
It was very leathery looking and very darkened. It's because he said it stays constantly inflamed and irritated. So my heart's breaking because I know my dog's in misery.
If you had a leathery anus, you would too.
And he's constantly rubbing his face in the carpet, trying to scratch his face.
Where he scoots.
And he scoots. Yeah, it's just been a situation. So he said when you get the doggy allergy shots, when you go to the vet or whatever, they usually should last about a month. With Larry, they weren't even making a dent for a week. So he said in his opinion that Larry has food allergies over environmental allergies. It could be a combination of both. But because of that, we had to pull him off all of his food, which I spent a lot of money on. And now he's on a special diet, which is venison and potato. And he's going to be on that for how many weeks? I don't remember. And then we're going to reevaluate the situation. And if it was truly food allergies, that means Alan was right. And he can say, I told you so.
As he is a lot.
About Larry's allergies.
But
he's also on a steroid for 10 days.
I think that's been really helping him.
The steroids help. He still licks some. Because I think we were reading about some doggy allergies. They get into the habit of just licking. Now it's a habit. It's like, a nervous tick for any of us. So he still goes to lick, but nowhere near like what he was doing. There's been no butt scooting.
No.
I've noticed no face rubbing in the carpet.
And that makes total sense when you kind of think about it, because in Caesar's book, he was saying that
Caesar Milan,
he was saying that, dogs and wolves, like their DNA is almost indistinguishable. Like they're the same types of animals. Basically.
One's just been domesticated.
One's just been domesticated, and we have all these different breeds now because of selective breeding, blah, blah, blah. But like wolves don't eat beef. Wolves don't eat chicken. Wolves eat deers and rabbits and whatever they can catch.
And potatoes?
Well, not really potatoes, but...
And that was the thing. It was really this special science diet you can get. You can get it. If you're having issues and you don't want to spend the money going to a doggy dermatologist, try this first. It was a science... Wasn't it science diet?
Science diet, yeah.
Science diet. They make a venison potato
But
diet.
it's like they have all the dog foods in your big box retail store.
Yeah,
This
you
one
get it anywhere.
is where the Cadillac section of dog
So
foods
it's not the
is.
cheapest,
No.
but I'm still saving you money by going to a doggy dermatologist.
Well-
so try this first.
That was my recommendation.
I
like
know,
months
but
ago.
I know, honey.
Yeah, okay,
but
okay.
anyway, and as far as treats go, which we don't treat Larry because we had so many issues with treating him. He doesn't even expect
He
them
passed
anymore.
the worst gas.
He had horrible gas, which further lends to his got food allergies.
Right.
So, but he was saying that the vet, the dermatologist was saying you can give him potatoes. So you can either give him little raw ones to treat, or you could, like if you need to hide medicine, you can do like little mashed potato balls, things like that. But we haven't had to do that yet. But it seems to be working at this point. If he does have any, I don't have him on anything else right now, but if I had to, I'd probably give him a little a little Benadryl. You can give people medicine to dogs, Benadryls.
I don't think we should do anything.
No, we're not doing anything
outside
right
of
now.
What the doctor has told us to do.
I'm just saying, for you people who want to,
Whoa.
if you're having issues
Ross
with your
Perot?
dog, I'm trying to help you.
You people.
You people,
Wow.
try that. See if it makes a difference. Switch to the venison, potato, science diet, and maybe give your dog a little Benadryl.
Depending on what your dog's affliction is, because I was looking at all those foods. There's some for dogs with skin problems. There's some for dogs with stomach problems. And they have different ingredients based on whatever their issue is.
Yeah, but this seems to be working.
So far, so good. Now,
So we'll see.
Now, if he can just stop pooping in the house, we'd really be on a
I don't
good
know.
path.
I know, honey.
yeah. We're working on it.
We're working on it. And we're looking for a female dog because according to Caesar and other people, if you have a male dog already and you're bringing another dog into the home, it needs to be opposite sex.
Probably the percentages say you'll have a better success with a female if you already have a male.
So let's set ourselves up for success.
Yes.
So we're looking for a female. We're looking for a poodle mix.
Wait a minute. I thought I was picking this one out.
Alan is looking for a female. Alan is looking for a poodle mix that does not, because we don't want the shedding factor. And small enough to fit through the doggy door, which means 20 pounds or less. Thank you.
Well, it doesn't have to be 20 pounds. I would be good.
I don't want it to be towering over Larry.
I would be good with a medium-sized dog if it fit through the
I don't
doggy
want
door.
Larry's got to be the alpha.
He doesn't necessarily. Caesar even said, in a wolf pack, there's usually a male and a female that run the pack. If the alpha male is gone, he gets killed or whatever, usually the female runs the pack. And he said
But Larry was here first.
And he said there are cases where female dogs, they'll be the alpha in the house. It's just the dogs will figure it out. We don't have to figure that out for them.
We know we're looking for a female.
The dogs will figure it out.
that doesn't shed a lot.
Yeah, we know that for sure.
That's what Alan's looking for.
Yeah. All right, babe.
Have you already been thinking of little doggy names for the female?
I like Magic. Because then we'd have Magic and Larry.
No, not for a girl dog.
Magic, yeah.
No,
I like Magic.
I don't like Magic. We like human names for dogs.
I like Magic.
No, I don't like Magic.
All right, babe. We'll talk about names in another podcast. Well, this was fun.
Now I'm all worried about what our dog's going to be named. We don't even have yet.
I love you desperately.
I love you too.
I love our dog Magic desperately.
Hey, and if anybody wants to write to us, again, we haven't addressed it during this podcast. Email is
podcast@kellyandallen.com.
KELLIE and ALLEN.com.
And our live studio audience is saying Magic sounds like a stripper name.
Thank you.
I support working mothers. There's nothing wrong with that. I love supporting working. I love working mothers desperately. But I'm sure we'll podcast again real soon.
We're not naming our dog Magic.
I love our listeners desperately as well. And we may name the dog Magic. And in the immortal words of the great Keanu Reeves, life is good when you have a good sandwich.